Very rude. Rude and not ginger. Hi guys, it's Tuesday, February 7th, I think. And this week's theme is books. Oh, but first things first, Luke, that was an awesome video. Nice editing, and then things you do, good. Secondly, I'm sick. Not that sick, but sick, if you're wondering. I just took a shower, so my hair is wet and dark. It's not usually this bleh. So, books. That's an easy subject to just dive into when you've only read, hundreds of them and you keep dozens of them in your room. And, I'm terrible at talking about books because I have so many that I always feel like I'm leaving something out and I feel bad and everything. So I'm going to try. First book, Slaughterhouse Five. We read this in English this year. Slaughterhouse Five is very unique in that it's an anti-war book, but it's not written in this, it doesn't sort of list what's wrong with war. Kurt Vonnegut actually wrote this other essay called There Will Be Wailing, or Wailing in the Streets, or something along those lines, which was the alternative to Slaughterhouse Five, where he basically just went through the horrors of bombing Dresden. It has an effect in a different way. Essentially, you're following this character, Billy Pilgrim, and Billy Pilgrim's problem is that he doesn't care, that he's apathetic to everything around him. He's not bothered by bombing and death, and what happens as the reader is that you realize you're not meant to look up to Billy as a hero. What I take from it, why it really settled with me, and why I love it, is because the message from it, for me at least, was the easier thing is to ignore, and the easiest thing to do is to drive on. It's to just look the other way, and there are points where Billy literally drives in his car past something bad, and to me that's because that's the easiest thing to do. That's what most people will do. But the point of the book is that you can't, that you're always responsible, and that you start to hate Billy for inaction. And I think John Green read this quote from it, all time is time, it does not change, it does not lend itself to warnings or explanations, it simply is. Take it moment by moment, and you will find that we all are, as I've said before, bugs in amber. And what I find interesting is that Vonnegut kind of spends the book disagreeing with that quote. I think it's a very eloquent quote, and I think it's accurate that time doesn't lend itself to explanations and reasons. There isn't a reason, but the point of the book is that at least in my opinion, is to not accept that. Is to say, well, there might not be a reason, or there might not, but I'm not going to take it moment by moment. I'm going to stand up. Let's talk about something that's not so heavy. Tina Fey is the most amazing person ever, and I love her, and this is a hilarious book, and I cannot recommend it enough. She's not just a comedian, she's active, and she's smart, and witty, and clever, and I think Tina Fey is brilliant. I think she's one of the best spoken people of this time. All you American history nerds out there, this is the book for you. And it's about Andrew Jackson and about his life and the time that he lived in, which I think is one of the most fascinating times personally. I have a little fixation with Andrew Jackson. Essentially, as the book says in the back cover, Andrew Jackson created the modern presidency. So as I edit this, I realize I didn't end the video again or say goodbye, and I have to awkwardly swoop in now and end it. Those are some books I could read and talk to you about more. I did. I had to cut that out a lot. Michaela, tomorrow, you have to steal the Declaration of Independence. That is your punishment challenge. I know you don't know what that means, and I don't think Soren and I do, but Soren and I have decided. So now that I said it in this video, it is law. Bye, guys.